How's it going, guys? My name is Fake Thriller, and today I'm coming up with a little bit different of a topic. The game in the background here is Borderlands 2. I'm sure you've all heard of it. This was part of the campaign that me, Snoov, Lizzie, and Veggie were all playing in, and we were having a hard time getting this mission done. You got to sort of like activate one of these terminals, but there's a non-stop flow of enemies coming through. And one of the problems with Borderlands, if you're not paying attention, you see up in the top right corner where it tells you your current objective and obviously the mini-map. If you don't pay like really close attention to that, because those change, like you got three other people other than you like completing objectives, so those just sort of all of a sudden change and you don't really know about it. So this took us quite some time to get done, and it was getting like pretty frustrating because we kept dying and everything. And anyway, you'll sort of see how it plays out. But anyway, the topic I want to talk about with you guys is a little thing called Nintendo, and more specifically the Wii U. I want to know who's getting it. I want to know who's excited for it. I want to know what you guys think of it, because we're in a situation with the Wii U that we haven't been in since this thing with YouTube has begun. There has not been a new console dropped in the past couple of years, you know? YouTube has only been really going strong since, I would say, Call of Duty 4 was probably the real like beginning of like mass videos on YouTube. Obviously there was Let's Players before that and raw video game footage uploaded even before that. But as far as everything that we all sort of watch and do on a daily basis has only been around for a maximum of 4 years. And the consoles, as we all know, have been out for 7 or 8 years. And we haven't had a mass upgrade. Like, we haven't had Sony and Microsoft putting out new systems. And what makes us even more unique, I don't even know if that's possible, but the Wii U is made by Nintendo. And Nintendo, I don't know if you guys have noticed, is a bit of a joke, especially on YouTube. And I think that's undeniable. Anytime somebody posts a Wii game, it's always with a LOL, look what I'm playing on kind of a thing. Me and Snoop posted back in the day some Mario, like new Super Mario Brothers, and that was fun and everything like that. But I'm talking about like whenever people post like Call of Duty gameplay from the Wii, it's always like, hey guys, look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play on the Wii. It's gonna be hilarious. Or hey, I'm playing like Adventure Kitty Barbie Cat Park on the Wii. It's gonna be awesome. You guys should come check it out. Nobody ever takes it seriously, and it's absolutely not serious when it comes to like competitive gaming in any way. It's the Wii. It's like the casual fans console right now. It's very family oriented and stuff like that. So, but the Wii U has shown a lot of impressive titles. It's shown impressive hardware capabilities, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a second. And it said it's going to have online. It's talking about exclusive like launch titles like Bayonetta 2, I guess, which is a pretty hardcore game. I would say like more hardcore than what Nintendo would normally put out, and to have it tied down as an exclusive, that's you know, that's very unlike Nintendo. So I want to know, like, what are we gonna do? There's a third contender now. Are people planning on getting the Wii U? Like, are we gonna have to now talk about people playing on Xbox and PS3 and then the Wii U? I want to talk a little bit about specs and whether or not it's going to be better than current gen systems, and whether or not it's going to be like technically an upgrade, like whether it would be superior. And first of all, when we talk about superior versions of games, we have to sort of take into mind the current situations with things. Like, I think the PS3 technically has more recent and stronger hardware, but the Xbox is most commonly what is used for developers to create and plan out their games on. So So a lot of times games end up running better on the 360 because they were developed for that and then ported over to the PlayStation. So very few games actually take advantage of the PlayStation's abilities. So that's going to play a huge role as well. I keep running right into this guy and dying. I think I'm playing my character wrong, to be perfectly honest. I'm having a hard time with him. But I also noticed that he sucks against robots. But that's besides the point. So what the Nintendo Wii will probably be able to do is better than the systems that are out right now is like things like resolution and things like games with big crowds and stuff like that. Things will look smoother when there's a lot going on. You might actually notice in this video that the frame rate absolutely takes a dive because there's so much stuff going on at one time. And oh, I think we just did what we needed to do. Anyway, there's so many things going on at one time that the frame rate actually absolutely chugs. That's one of the things the Nintendo Wii will be able to do better, and that's one of the things like gaming PCs can do better and everything. It's not going to be like a new console upgrade in the sense of when we went from Nintendo to Super Nintendo or from Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64. Like, those were clearly defined generations of graphical upgrades and stuff like that. It's not going to be like that when even the 720 and the PS4 come out. It's just, it's going to be all about polish and stuff like that, and overall atmosphere and lighting effects and stuff like that. That's what's really going to get improved in this next generation. But besides the point, I think Nintendo will have a greater deal of polish on a lot of the things that they put out, because they're going to have newer hardware and all that stuff. They're going to have the ability to do it. So I'm leaning a couple different ways when it comes to the Wii U. First of all, it's coming out in a couple months. I probably won't be able to get it on release. I don't have it pre-ordered anywhere, and I'm not going to go wait out in line or any stupid shit like that for the Wii. Second is the pricing. It's $300 I think for like an 8GB model, and $350 for the black 32GB model, which is kind of a lot out of pocket. And normally games for a system launch aren't really like up to scratch when it comes to launch titles, unless they do something with like what they did with the Wii, where they made Twilight Princess wait until the Wii came out. But I haven't heard anything about a Zelda coming out for the Wii U or anything like that. The other thing that bugs me is I don't know how well the Wii U is going to translate with its first-party games to YouTube, because it has that controller that has a screen on it, and if they have too much vital information on that screen, I don't know how we're going to be able to capture it for you guys so you can see it, unless we hold the screen perfectly still and videotape it or something like that. It's a lot of mystery about it. I'm sure I'll get a Wii U eventually, unless it maintains this joke reputation that the current Wii has. I ran up to this guy, had no ammo. Ooh, that's a noob move. Anyway, what else did I want to say? Just the flat-out fact of buying a whole new console is like really expensive right now, and if I'm just going to be buying a new console to not be able to play with anybody because nobody else got it, then I'm going to be kind of pissed, and obviously I don't want to do that. So do me a favor, guys, let me know what you think of the Wii. Let me know what you think of any of the details you might have heard about it, any of the games coming out for it that you're particularly looking forward to, and maybe help me make my decision as to whether or not I want to get one, because Nintendo itself, I'll tell you what, one big thing that makes me want to get it is the Virtual Console on the Nintendo Wii right now is probably the best digital marketplace other than Steam. But it's probably the best digital marketplace in terms of nostalgic games that you want to play from your childhood. It has all the games when you were a little kid, you know, your Marios, your Links, or your Zeldas, and your Metroid, and this and that and that and this, Mario parties and all that crap. All these first-party Nintendo titles are the shit. They were so much fun, and it's so frustrating when you can't get them on Xbox Live or PlayStation Store because they're Nintendo properties. So that's one thing that I really, really want to like get a new Nintendo for, so I can easily play all these old games that are just so awesome. And I guess I'll have to consider getting that for that reason. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments, and tell me if you're getting one, if you have one pre-ordered, all these different things, and see what you plan on doing. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let this video play out, so enjoy the Borderlands 2 footage, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Stealth. Sucker. Ghosting.
Requesting repaired. Moving to engage. Requesting repaired.
Alright guys, if you watched the video to the end, I can probably safely assume that you might have enjoyed it. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It would help the channel quite a bit. And if you want to see a couple more videos from us, the one on the left is a commentary I made asking you guys your opinion on the AC-130 in Battlefield 3, whether or not it was balanced and so on and so forth. The thumbnail on the right, if you click on that, it'll take you to another Borderlands 2 video where I sort of talk... actually, I show you how to fight Flint. He's a mini-boss early on in the game. So click on one of those videos and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you next time.